Hey, what's up guys? My name's SlyKai and welcome back to part 9 of Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. And we're just gonna head right into Neverland. And I actually played briefly for a second and just went to Radiant Garden to buy another Firaga so I can have it to level up and upgrade it. Because I'm gonna mix my Firagas later to get triple Firaga. And I equipped that. Oh boy. The Lost Boys.
So close. Too bad, man. Tough break.
Aqua's getting mixed up.
No buts.
Some weird
You know
stuff.
the rules. The first one to find and claim the treasure map gets to be the leader. And that's you.
Leader?
Of the expedition.
We're going on a treasure hunt, and that's our
The expedition. Not expedition.
What do you
Expedition.
mean? I never said girls can't be part of the gang. Come on, Tink. The more the merrier.
Yeah, that's sexist, Tinkerbell.
I'm sorry, but I have something else
Jeez.
I need to take care of. Here, you keep it.
Too bad. But rules are rules.
Yeah, you
I
can't
guess
go
I'll
back
just
on
have
it
to
now.
call off the treasure hunt.
No.
Jeez, Aqua, you're ruining those poor boys' day.
Alright, you win. I'll join you for one expedition.
Whoopee!
And she says it the same way. Oh boy.
As far as I can tell, we're here. And this mark here is where we'll find the treasure.
Enough pointing. Come on, let's go.
Wait a second. We still don't even know our leader's name. I'm Peter Pan. The jealous one over here is Tinkerbell.
Ah, jealous.
You are.
Aqua.
So you're Aqua.
Huh?
Now, first stop, Mermaid Lagoon.
It seems as though he's heard about us. And Neverland. When you're always flying, you never land. I don't know. Wanted to come up with a good joke about the name. But I couldn't. Okay, there's nothing here really. Whee. Okay, that's pointless. I think actually if you get to the top and you get something up there, I don't remember what that's all about, but whatever. Oh yeah, and I had 2 experience left till my next level up in the last episode, but I forgot about my EXP walker, so when I just took, 2 steps and got the level up. Crazy level ups to that EXP walker. And just to remind people, if you want to know how to get the EXP walker for yourself, you should look at my guide video that I made. I'm not going to link it in the description because I linked it in the description of the video that I made it for, pretty much, because I needed to train. I sucked. But yeah. Just, go find that video if you're really passionate about finding out how to walk and get some EXP. Oh boy. I don't like those monkey guys that I just killed. He didn't give us a problem. Oh yeah, I forgot I don't have double jump yet. I really want double jump. It feels so weird in a way, because I get so used to using certain abilities that I always try to use them. But when you think about it, you don't really have those abilities for the majority of the time that you're playing because you get them so close to the end of the game. But I guess I've played a lot, the post-game. There's more of a post-game in this than a lot of the other games because of the secret episode and stuff. Really just for Aqua, obviously, but
I'm busy right now, Hook. We're on an expedition.
just feel so used to having double jump.
You'll show me up now. Give back me treasure.
You'll show me up now.
Ah, that's just Captain Hook. He's a 2-bit pirate.
He doesn't even know what he's talking about, obviously.
I'll cleave you into 2 bits, boy.
His jokes are as good as my
That
jokes.
was the captain's signal. Fire!
There's that, like,
We're sitting
cartoon effect sound for the cannonball. Or really anything that's, like, flying through the air, I guess.
Come on.
Yeah, come on. Oh, wow. 2 commands leveled up at once. Oh yeah, so I wish Magnega could affect these guys. Those monkey guys, they actually have like pretty good moves in my opinion, so like if you're not overly strong like I am, they can actually give you a hard time. I remember I've died a lot in the past from fighting the monkey guys. I don't know if I was too weak or, well, obviously I wasn't strong enough, but that doesn't mean I was too weak. Like I could still beat them. I don't know. They've just given me a hard time. Oh boy. Oh, and you can actually see it firing the cannonballs like that. I didn't remember, but that's a pretty neat effect, I guess. I don't remember what these tikis can actually do, or totem poles, whatever they are. But, I remember them being sort of annoying also. I think, like, this is the first time I had, like, a really difficult time just against the normal enemies. The difficulty of the enemies seems to, like, take a real step up here compared to everything else so far. From what I remember, at least. Like, so far it hasn't really been an issue. That being said, like, that monkey guy earlier was, like, the only guy that really did any sort of, like, significant damage to me that's a normal enemy since I got my boost
What is
and
it?
levels and
The
shit.
mark on the map points all the way up there.
Uh-oh.
Relax. A little pixie dust and we'll be there in a jiffy. But we've never had to fly that high before.
What if we fall?
Hey, when did you two turn into cowards?
Don't you
Cowards.
think you're asking a bit much of them?
This is between me and them, Aqua. Men, only the bravest of the brave can claim.
Stay out of it, woman.
Yeah, we know. Tink, if you would. We haven't got all day.
He's like, this is a man's conversation.
Here we go.
Butt out. I really wish they made an updated Neverland. Like, they should have done it in this. Where, like, you could fly all the time like you can in the original Kingdom Hearts. But with a bigger world that's actually got more to do in it. Like, it's so awesome to me in the first Kingdom Hearts that you could fly around pretty much anywhere in the level, but that being said, that level was so small. And a lot of it was inside, you know, unless you actually went into the, unless you went onto the outside of the ship, you couldn't really fly around and enjoy it. Or if you were at the clock tower, but you're forced to fly at the clock tower. Unless you're standing on the tower, which pretty much has no space. Oh my god, I didn't mean to do that. But now I see this chest. If there's anything good in the chest, it might have been worth it. I can't imagine there being anything in the chest, though, that would make it worth it to me. Because I'm not doing a lot of special stuff. Okay, I already know that that big chest over there is a mimic, because there wouldn't be a big chest besides the chest with the map in it. And I already have a map. So that can't be. And I remember, like, now that I'm thinking about it, that's definitely a mimic. No question about it. And I'll be embarrassed if I find out later that it wasn't a mimic, but whatever. Fighting some unversed. I like that boosted jump thing that they have in this, but yeah, like flying flying in this Neverland would be way more awesome because it's way more open. Like it's the actual land in Neverland. No actual Neverland land in the first game. Be a little tricky to get that sticker. I guess I'd have to drop down. I don't know if I should risk that. Ooh, Time Splicer is a cool command. Okay, so I'll land down here. I think this is kind of where I needed to be anyway, maybe. Oh, I forgot about my air slide until just now. I was trying to do it though, and I didn't seem to be able to do it there. That he just jumped off. He suicided. Oh. That Tiki guy didn't die so fast from all my commands. Which makes me start to get a little bit worried. Like maybe the difficulty is going up and I'm right. So it's not so bad that I over-leveled myself. Like I remember, it's not that I didn't have any trouble beating bosses in this. Like I don't know if I was, under-leveled or what, but like I don't think I beat any of the final bosses in this game on the first try. Oh, I got my Firaga maxed out. But I don't have both of them maxed out. Oh yeah, I replaced this right now for Triple Blizzaga. I was just thinking I kinda want Time Splicer on, but I don't know what I would substitute with it. All my commands right now are magic, and that's an actual physical attack. It might be smart, just because Aqua is more about magic in general. I kind of just like sticking to magic with her. But like I said, Time Splice is a really cool move, in my opinion. I think it's my favorite. Like, it's my favorite technique just to be like a cool looking technique. Like probably like Seeker Mine or whatever the best in general, like for what it does, but Time Splicer just looks really cool. I think on boss battles, actually, like, it's really ineffective and you don't want to, like, it can be almost inconvenient because, like, the stop effects won't work on, I don't know if it works on any bosses. So it's just kind of a waste of time, like using Magnega on a boss, a waste of time. But so good for random hordes of enemies that I leave it on always anyway.
Hey, aren't we back where we started?
You mean we went all the way around Neverland for nothing?
Well, you conquered all sorts of obstacles to get here. And to me,
Yeah.
that's certainly not nothing.
Teaching life lessons about having fun.
You were just looking out for them back there. Being a good leader.
Yeah, Aqua.
Yeah, of course I was.
He's so modest.
Wait, Peter Pan! I'll be taking what's mine now!
It's
Oh
wrong.
boy.
Me, secure me treasure.
Aye, aye, Captain.
This music is so non-threatening.
Ah! What is it now?
But so is the scene, I suppose.
The treasure, it's been... Spit it out, you idiot!
Yeah, it's not the kind of treasure that they're looking for.
What do you mean, junk? Those are our treasures, Hook.
Yeah, Hook.
What did you do with my treasure?
Oh, we lost it all.
You what?
Lost it.
You scurvy brats have crossed me for the last time! What's that? That sound!
Yes, what is that sound?
Not you again! No, get away from me! Smee, do something!
Smee!
Wait, Captain!
Everyone thinks it's hilarious that, like it literally ate off his hand. They think it's funny. Or his leg, maybe?
Is this?
Oh, Ventus left that here. I guess it's a special keepsake or something. But don't worry about him. He said he would be alright without it. And then he promised to visit us again with even better treasures. Maybe enough to fill 100 treasure chests.
I think Ven was lying.
He was here. And someone else.
What's the matter?
It's nothing.
And someone else.
Let you stay here.
Interesting. Got double flight. Oh wait, so that's... They call it double flight instead of just double jump. Oh yeah, and I was trying to do it right away without thinking about equipping it. Does it replace high jump? No, it doesn't. But yeah, now that's like my favorite action command. Probably. I think barrier is really cool too, and cartwheel. I guess I just like a lot of the action commands. They're all really useful. But they're just like standard things that you get anyway, so it's not like... it's not really something I should like or dislike any more than anything else, so I don't really know why I'm talking about it. Whatever.
So, have a good time hanging out with the kiddies?
I know that voice. Vanitas.
How'd you get that?
I think that kid's outgrown such a childish toy,
Oh boy.
if you ask my opinion.
No! That was the worst thing you could have ever done. How dare you?
Just like I've outgrown my need for you.
Oh boy. Those are some fighting words.
You freak!
And then she just says, "You freak." Like, going back to the classics. Let's call anyone a freak. That works, right? I mean, I guess. Use this for no reason. Literally no reason. Oh yeah, so we're back fighting Vanitas. This is pretty cool. Like, I like fighting bosses like this a lot more than, like, the Disney bosses. As in, like, the original... Like, the bosses that are, like, actual Kingdom Hearts characters are always cooler. Like, even though they're more difficult usually, too, but, like... I'd rather have a cool fight that's a bit more challenging. Unless it's just, like, one of the really annoying secret boss fights, and then I'm just like... you can keep that stuff. Yeah, that Spellweaver was pretty good right there. Oh boy. Taking a lot of hits here. Okay, let's dodge or block this perfectly. I don't know why I said dodge. Oh man. I'm just letting him hit me. I know how to get past his attacks, but I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. Come on. Making myself look bad. Okay, we're gonna get him right now. Oh my god. Right now. Yeah, we win. We learned Ghost Drive. Ghost Drive is awesome. And we got more HP. Pretty sweet. Pretty neat. Something else that rhymes with eat. Make a bank-ass wheat.
Finally finished.
Oh. So dramatic. Oh no. Ben's toy that he got from Terra.
You can rest easy.
Can they? It makes it sound like she's implying they're dead. Yeah, you can rest in peace. Not a good place to just take a nap.
Too young to know now. Quit treating me like a kid.
Flashbacks.
What are you laughing
This is
at?
actually a flashback to something we saw already.
You two would make the weirdest brothers.
Unlike that earlier flashback we saw in the game. It's something that happened off screen. But I guess it wasn't off screen because it got on screen when they had the flashback about it. You know what I mean, probably.
Are you alright? What happened?
I'm fine.
Oh no! Look at Ven's treasure.
It's okay, Peter. Whatever it is that binds us together
I don't know.
isn't gonna break so easily. And that's our real treasure. I think
That was so sweet.
that's why he left this behind.
You must really be close. And that's something pretty special. You, and Ventus, and Terra, was it? One day, you should all come back.
I'd like that.
Maybe they will. It'd be so awesome if you could play as, like, all the Keyblade wielders in Kingdom Hearts 3, but there's no way that would ever happen. We got the Pixie Petal Keyblade. We'll be equipping that pretty soon, if it's any good. If it's better than the one we're using now. And now we're flying into some mysterious light. We're probably gonna die because, you know, going towards the light. Not really. I didn't know they automatically made us come here. I kind of would have liked this to be in a different video. But whatever. Oh, okay, yeah, she realizes this is the fruit that she was talking about her Wayfinder was made after. I was like, why is she just smiling at the fruit randomly?
I hope we're ready for the storm that's coming.
Hey, wait up! Too slow, Sora. See you at the finish line.
Like, I know there's stuff coming that's, like, bad, but how does she know that? It's kind of weird. Vanitas didn't, like, say anything to us, right? We just beat him and then we passed out.
Time. You just got lucky. Huh?
We assume that he's gone for good. Not good to make assumptions. You know what assumptions, or you know what assuming does, right? Who are these mysterious children? I totally don't know who they could possibly be.
This boy looks so sincere. Just
Yeah,
like
not that other boy.
And this one, he's a spitting image of Ven.
He's really not, though.
One of you might be special enough.
Just one of you.
Hey,
You're not both special.
you two mind telling me your names?
I'm Sora.
And
Dora.
Riku.
Riku.
someone has already passed this boy the power. Was it Terra? Sora, do you like Riku?
Of course I like him. He's my best
No
friend.
homo.
Good.
I shouldn't have said that.
Happens and Riku is about to get lost. Or say he starts wandering down a dark path alone. You make sure to stay with him and keep him safe.
Aqua foreshadowing if he starts to walk down a dark path alone. I guess Sora's a good listener. Aqua totally jinxed it. Riku would have been fine if she didn't say, what if Riku goes down a dark path? Are you gonna do something about it, Sora? Jeez. Aqua caused all of this.
One keyblade is enough for any friendship. I learned it the hard way. I wouldn't wish our lives on those children. Terra, please tell me. What's to become of us?
So since Riku already got the power, she doesn't want to give somebody else the power too, because she knows, yeah, they obviously have a hard life. Like the fate of the universe is pretty much riding on their shoulders as Keyblade wielders. But it's also a burden to be like the only one, that everyone's gonna rely on. That's how Sora was originally, but now pretty different. It would have just been better if Aqua also gave Sora the power in the first place. Like, she should know that that'll mean like obviously based on what they say, nobody's fighting alone, but he'll literally be fighting alone. Like, if Riku was just supposed to defend the world by himself. And I waited on the screen without just going because we just got the Stormfall Keyblade, which is like Aqua's most legit Keyblade. Since I didn't know we got this like right after the Pixie Petal thing, so now we're not going to use the Pixie Petal for sure. We're just going to use the Stormfall Keyblade.
Is that Mickey?
Oh my god, so much is happening in this episode. And it's all taking place after Neverland.
How'd this happen?
Oh my god.
Don't worry. I'll take you back to him.
I don't know. Thought I had a burp for a second, but I really didn't, apparently. Hopeful Hearts trophy. That's pretty cool. We got the Neverland command board. God! Now there's that burp. Okay, so now I'm gonna end that episode here. And I'll equip my Keyblade for everyone to see while I'm doing it. That's not the right thing. Check it out. Oh, this is really good with magic, though. It's better than the Stormfall with magic. Let me read it. It makes up for its poor reach with an extra boost in magic, but it's also easier to land critical hits and deals higher damage when you do. This is just well balanced, which, yeah, it's true, but it's better in strength. 3-6 or 5-4. Feel like we almost want to use the Pixie Petal, to be honest, but I'm gonna go with the Stormfall because it's cooler. And yeah, that's it for this episode. I kind of wish like the Destiny Islands and Mysterious Tower thing could have been in the same part, but even I could cut that together, but it would be weird because then I wouldn't be doing an introduction for the next episode. So yeah, I'll end this part here. We're going to be going to Mysterious Tower next time, and probably, spoiler alert, the Keyblade Graveyard, I imagine. If everything goes how I think it should go. I don't remember this game that well because I have a terrible memory. And it's been like more than a year probably at least since I played the game. Whatever. Anyway, stay tuned for the next video, and until then, bye.